Hello, everybody. This is episode 25 of the podcast. And for that special occasion, ladies and gentlemen, we are at a quarter of a century. Not really, a quarter of 100. But this week's episode is presented in 3D. Everybody put on your 3D glasses and make sure you recycle them in the proper receptacle when you're done. That means you have to drive to a movie theater and put them in the box. You don't have yours at home. You cannot put them in the normal recycling bin.
Yeah, you have to get them at a different movie theater and then drive to the next one.
No, we'll provide. You have them already.
Oh, we sent them in the mail?
I didn't send them. I just am expecting people to have gotten the memo.
I
had Sandra send out a memo.
You just said we provided them, though, with it.
Because Sandra had the memo.
But that means we have to send them out.
Wow, you're crazy in 3D.
It means we have to send them out, though.
Yeah.
Does Cassandra send them out, or are we?
Sandra. It's not Cassandra. It's just Sandra.
Oh, Sandra.
Yeah. She's from Arabia. Why did I say Arabic?
Yeah, it's not very specific.
She's from
a language.
She's from she invented it. Like the Phoenicians invented numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I got these.
You ready these whole episode?
No.
Oh.
Do you want to?
No.
Wow, you're flat now. This is crazy.
Flat Stanley.
Flat Stanley.
I tell you when Infinity War came out, I accidentally bought it in 3D.
You did not.
I had to go see it in 3D. I was so fucking upset the whole time, dude.
Because it was in 3D?
It was blurry as shit. Like,
why was it blurry?
I don't know. I just can't see in 3D.
Oh,
it's really blurry
weird
for me. I was upset the whole time, dude.
I went to see Avatar. They did re-release, and that's why I have these 3D glasses. They're real 3D. Real D 3D, as the lenses say. What I walked into the movie theater and there wasn't
real D.
No, you can never tell. Sorry.
I don't care. I was like, Jesus, out of nowhere.
I walked in. There was no person to check my ticket, so I walked into the movie theater. And I was like, is this in 3D? And then I saw the 3D glasses recycling bin, and I was like, fuck, it is. So then I reached my whole arm into the
recycling?
Yeah. And then I was about to touch the glasses, and I thought, there's probably like a lot of germs.
Yeah.
So then I took my hand back out, and then I went and found the 3D glasses somewhere else.
Well, you didn't know it was in 3D till you walked there?
I knew it was, but then I was like, has 3D... Because the last time I saw a 3D movie was in 2009 when I saw Avatar.
Oh.
So I didn't know if the technology had advanced.
No.
So
3D technology has been the same since release.
Yeah, well, they used to only be red and blue. I was also thinking about that. Is it like a small prescription? Because the screen's blurry when you're looking at it without the 3D glasses on. But everything else isn't. It's just that. So I wonder how they do that.
I can't see regardless of 3D movies. Everything's blurry for me no matter what.
You might need regular glasses then.
I see everything else perfectly fine. But when I go see a movie...
You just said everything's blurry.
In a 3D movie.
Oh, you did not clarify that.
I literally just said when I see a 3D movie.
I forgot to listen at that.
I know. You forgot to listen to everything anyone says. When I see the movie, everything's blurry for me. No matter what.
No matter what.
Is
it worse with them off?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Because that's like, man, put it on, it's just like less blurry.
Yeah. I am curious if it's just like two projectors. Because that's what a 3D thing is. It's just multiples of the same thing. Sense. And then you're kind of merging them.
That makes sense.
But I don't know how the glasses are like, and now the images will merge and occasionally you will see fire pop off the screen.
3D is it's such a fucking hoax, dude.
I'm going to take a picture of my tripod.
Motherfucker leaning.
He's having a problem.
Oh, okay, it's on the fucking power extension. It's on the freaking doofus.
Oops. I love that you're calling me a doofus.
It's the most appropriate thing to call you.
I also wanted to bring something up. I was working. Mm-hmm. And for my work, a lot of the times, because I edit children's videos, they bring up Among Us. And whenever they do... Still.
Fuck.
I don't like to just do like normal Among Us stuff. I found a shirt that said, it's okay. I specifically, I think I looked up sexy Among Us.
Ew.
Because I'm trying to get like gross.
There's Among Us porn, dude.
I know. I stumbled across it for work.
That's awful.
And then I have to find the most PG stuff because it's still children's videos. So I found one.
You still look for it.
I'm trying to find just bad shit. Not bad, but like kind of one time I found a chicken nugget that looked like Among Us. And I put that on the screen. That was funny. But I found one. It's a T-shirt that says, it's okay to be different. Autism awareness. And then is this image for Among Us.
Is it dabbing?
It is dabbing.
Oh my.
What my main thing is, did the Among Us people make this shirt?
No way. I don't think they would because that's like
it's a hot button issue and they're a children's game.
Yeah.
Joaquin put a whole lot of water right before we did the podcast.
It just splashed. That's what it was.
For some reason, when I said that, I became hyper aware of the fact that we aren't yet a recording, but we soon will be.
What?
Like right now we're just talking. But I said that as if I'm in the recording.
We are in the recording.
Yeah, but I'm not watching it back
What you
yet.
just said was
now
in the
recorded.
recording.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Just because you haven't watched it back doesn't mean it's not recorded.
But I said it and I felt like I was in it.
Did you fucking take something, dog?
I ate that lasagna spaghetti.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god.
That's what we ate for
So
dinner.
stupid.
I had this brilliant plan where we had a spaghetti, meatballs, meat, and the sauce, whole 9 yards. But instead of
let me say this first. Cade calls anything that's a pasta, any kind, with meatballs and red sauce is spaghetti, no matter what. It could be penne, it could be rigatoni, it could be fettuccine.
people get it.
No, people get it after they go like, "Oh, you mean just pasta?"
If you say
because
pasta,
spaghetti is a noodle. We're not getting into this,
But-
we're not going to explain the fucking deal. Explain the meal. Explain the meal.
instead of spaghetti noodles,
Explain the meal. Was that what you're doing?
we had lasagna noodles.
Sorry.
You got really angry. Anyway, I call everything spaghetti because
No. it. I don't know what we were doing when you first told me
we
that.
were just driving.
I was so actively upset.
Can I just say my reasoning very quickly?
No.
Anyway, what I do is because when you think of spaghetti, it's the noodle, it's the red sauce, it's the meatballs. Kind of got that visual. So if you say spaghetti, you're imagining a noodle and a red sauce and a meatball.
No.
And the noodle can be any noodle.
No, because spaghetti is a noodle. If spaghetti wasn't a noodle, then yes.
Mm-hmm.
But since spaghetti is specifically a noodle, it's like fettuccine alfredo. It's called fettuccine alfredo because made with fettuccine noodles.
I wouldn't mind if it was a different noodle. I wouldn't be
Then
upset.
you can't call it fettuccine alfredo.
What?
Then it's penne alfredo. Or penne bolognese is penne with bolognese.
Uh-huh. Well, bolognese is different. That's not the noodle.
That's what I'm saying, but it's penne. Like, alfredo's not a fucking noodle. Meatballs aren't a noodle. It's penne bolognese.
So would you rather me call it lasagna noodles with meatballs?
Did I ever fucking say penne noodle? Or spaghetti noodle with like macaroni and cheese?
If I say lasagna, you're going to assume it's a full lasagna.
Yes.
But I'm having this lasagna noodles with meatballs.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant just in general. I thought you were describing lasagna.
No.
I thought you were saying, should I call it lasagna noodle? Okay, sorry. Yes, you have to call it that. See, it's hard to track where you're talking about because it makes no fucking sense.
Why not?
It's stupid.
I think that this is a really logical
Like
one.
I said earlier, it's like, do you want a PB&J? And you're like, sure, I'll PB&J. And they give you a turkey sandwich. Like, what the fuck is this? That's what this is.
I think that's kind of different.
How?
Because a PB&J is an entirely different flavor profile than any kind of noodle.
Okay, do you want a hot dog? Sure, you get a sub. Both same kind of bread.
But it's still, that's more similar.
It's like calling a taco a burrito. You want
Some
burritos?
people
Sure.
do that.
Yeah, and they should get fucking sent to the bottom of Guantanamo Bay.
Wow. That's intense.
Speaking of PB&J, I was making a fucking PB&J last night.
Was it that or what kind of turkey were you putting on it? I've never heard you make that sound. you
It was me stopping my malicious intent to strangle you.
It was so funny.
I was making a PB&J, right?
Mhm.
And I saw we had this, like, because you know when you buy jelly, you don't put it in the fridge initially.
Yeah, you keep it out.
Wow. Immediately until you open it,
You
right?
could have said initially.
I said initially though. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
you
could have said initially, but I meant to say immediately,
Mhm.
but initially came out. Anywho,
Anywho.
and I just grabbed it out the pantry with the peanut butter and
Mm-hmm.
the bread. I started making the sandwich, and I looked at the thing. It was Schmuckers, right?
Oh, yeah.
But it said Schmuckers organic, and I instantly went, "Why now? Why the fuck would they do that?"
Schmucker. I thought you were going to say Schmucker's orgasmic.
No. I was like, "Why the fuck would they do that?" I'm like what bothered me. It was like, okay, listen,
Mm-hmm.
you make one product
Yeah.
for multiple years, right? All of a sudden, come out with an organic version. Everyone's gonna go, "What the fuck's wrong with the original one?" So now I'm like, well, what for the past fucking 20 years was I eating some fucking bad shit? Because now it's like I don't want to know. Like I don't want to know now that what I'm eating is organic. Like don't tell me. Don't make an organic alternative. You know what I mean? Just make it organic from the start. Don't make it an alternative now. Because
Okay.
now I'm fucking scared. Like, what have I been eating? Yeah, what the fuck have I been eating for the past 20 years of my life?
I mean, they probably just put more preservatives in it. That's what the...
Just make that normal Smuckers then. Don't go, this is what we're just fucking horse shit.
There's more preservatives in the normal Schmuckers.
Oh, yeah.
And they take it out for the organic.
Yeah, but don't do that. You know, because now I'm worried.
What if they called it orgasmic? Then would you be...
Well, it's good, so I get it.
So then you'd
it's
be...
It's good, it's equivalent, yeah. Do you prefer more peanut butter or more jelly on a PB&J?
Peanut butter. I prefer the texture of peanut butter to the texture of jelly.
Me too. I prefer also the taste. I feel like I'd rather have more peanut butter taste than jelly taste.
The problem with jelly is that it's kind of reminds you... Whenever I think of jelly, I think of when people put that stuff on the baby's belly. Not baby, mom's belly.
Yeah.
Ectoplasm.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what it's called. That's for ghosts.
Yeah.
What's your question?
Do you prefer jelly or jam?
I don't know. Jam has like shit in it, right? Then jelly.
I like jam. Which is what technically this was jam. Now I'm realizing it because I like the little chunks of like strawberry or whatever.
I can't.
They're not big chunks. They're just
I don't like. I was eating an egg sandwich the other day on rye bread.
What kind of egg?
Scrambled.
Okay. I thought it was like
raw egg.
No, I thought it was like
I put 4 eggs on a sandwich.
You know, if you like dice up eggs and put them like a
no
pasta salad or whatever.
Like an egg salad?
Yeah.
Okay, no,
Jesus
it was
Christ,
just eggs.
Joaquin, egg salad.
You said like a pasta salad. It was scrambled eggs, and then I was eating it on a rye bread, and then I was usually the it's like when you're eating through it, but then there was like, and I was like,
that's the word. Yeah, it's
I threw up immediately.
Well, it's not like really.
Yeah, I could keep it in.
I get like if you're eating something soft and you get like it's like when you're eating something hard and you get a soft part, not bad. Right?
Yeah.
When you're something soft and you get a hard piece, that is fucking awful.
I'm also going to say if you're eating something hard and you get a soft spot, you're not a big... If I'm eating like an apple and then...
yeah, I guess. But it's like if you're eating like a chicken sandwich. Is that the crunch?
Yeah, that's...
You get a softness with it.
But the thing about a chicken sandwich is that in the middle of the sandwich, it's already soft.
Yeah.
I can't think of an example of something that's soft.
Why'd you say it? Why'd you say it like that?
I was doing my...
If you're eating a chicken sandwich, then the thing about the middle is that it's already soft.
It was a mystery that we had to unpack. We were walking through...
Also, had a fucking fedora on. It was weird, man.
Hey, my lady. I can't think of a food that's hard, but then if there was a soft spot, I'd be upset. But there's a lot of soft foods.
Yeah, it was hard. It didn't be a problem. Like, anything. There's one I'm trying to remember right now that...
Like those rock candy things?
Like Pop Rocks?
No, it was like this stick, and then it looked like geology happened on the end.
No, I never ate them. My parents let me eat candy for a long time.
I just didn't like candy.
Yeah, that's what makes me like candy now. Even though I kind of think it's okay. Like, I don't like obsess over it.
I'm still not a fan.
Halloween would be a nightmare though for me.
You just overdose?
Yeah, dude. Like in the night, I'm just your stomach's just really fucking tight, and it's just like, oh my god, like, you don't ever want to touch candy again. Then the next morning you wake up, you see like the rest.
Snickers.
Yeah, like that sounds fucking good. Like goddamn Gobstopper. I love lemon heads.
Oh, goddamn Godstopper.
Yeah.
I thought you said guy named Gobstopper. I was like, you ate too much candy.
I love lemon heads, dude.
I don't know what that is.
You know what lemon heads are?
Nope.
It's literally like a little yellow ball of lemon.
Oh, okay.
I love those things.
That's exactly what I picked.
Yeah, love those fucking things.
Let's talk about our mustard competition we had.
Oh yeah, it was a competition. It was
a ranking.
A ranking. Yes, we made a tier list.
We made a tier list because we had pretzels at my house. That's the information.
You put the photo?
Yeah, I'll put the photo up. Oh, do you want it to see?
No, you put the photo up.
Yeah,
so they can see.
Here's the photo of us with mustard. We also made it a tower.
Did that was nerve wracking.
That was so
very
scary.
Nerve wracking.
It gives me anxiety just to look at that picture again.
Like look, you can see the tense anxiety in myself.
Yeah, you got this hand that's all fuzzy over here.
Yeah, I'm shaking.
Yeah, you're scared.
I'm shivering in my timbers.
You're shivering your timbers. Mr. Krabs. There you go. He walks up. But we have pretzels at my house. That's the information I'll divulge right now because I don't know how much information I'm allowed to share.
So you made pretzels.
I made pretzels.
Jeez, all you gotta say. You just made now you made it awkward. You made it weird.
No, because it was for the government that I made this pretzels.
Cade has a secret.
Yeah. We originally I gave Joaquin a pretzel. And then he was like, do you have mustard? I was like, of course I got mustard. We put some different mustards on. Then we left my house.
Okay. So first we started with a honey mustard.
Honey mustard.
Then it was a honey mustard vinaigrette kind of thing you had going on. What? Why'd you say it like that?
Just people getting so bored.
You want to talk about it, and then the normal mustard.
Yeah. Then we went and got more mustard.
This is a very interesting conversation. What are you talking about?
It is.
We went to Harris Teeter. We bought 3 different kinds of mustard. We bought Grey Poupon.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. And there's 2 like Irish, Scottish.
Nope, that's German.
Oh, German. That's what I couldn't put my my finger on it.
I also am just saying a sweeping generalization based off of what the name looked like and the font that they used. Because to put it, and I'm going to put it as bluntly as possible, it's a Nazi font.
It could just be a German font.
Dude, did you look at that font?
I think this is a German font, dude.
Did you look at this fucking font?
Yeah, I think it's just a German font.
That's a Nazi font.
That's just...
Wolfenstein's
the same way.
And that's a game about Nazis.
Inglourious Bastards?
Nazis.
Fuck.
You're naming things specifically with
Hitler?
Nazis. Oh, he's not a Nazi.
Yeah, right?
Complete joke. Sometimes I feel like we gotta clarify these things.
That reminds me of like Holocaust deniers.
Oh,
I'm just not like the joke I made about Hitler not being a Nazi. People were like, it actually didn't happen.
Imagine if someone was like, no, Hitler wasn't a Nazi. Like, that's a crazy stance to take.
Right? It's like saying, it's like flat earthers.
Yeah.
Like, that's a crazy thing to fucking say, dude. Like, that's such a wild thing to mention.
Right?
Like Holocaust didn't happen.
No, they think the Holocaust happened. They just don't think Hitler was a Nazi.
Oh, they're like, who did it?
Mussolini.
My first thought would be really bad. It was Alfred? Was it D'Elia? Is that his name? Molina? The actor?
The actor Alfred Molina did.
I don't know. We said him earlier, and it's his name.
I thought that you were going to say Alfred E. Newman, the mascot of Mad Magazine. You know, like how he'd be a Nazi.
Yeah, I can see that.
If any fictional character is going to be a Nazi, it's Alfred E. Newman. And also, when they put Hitler in a story, he's probably going to be a Nazi.
He's mad.
Wouldn't
He's
it be
always
crazy
mad.
if someone made a movie about Hitler, but just the art school days, and then at the end it ended like a biopic where it's a picture of him doing the Freddie Mercury pose in front of a rally?
No, it's a montage at the end.
And they said Adolf then went on to become known as Hitler.
He's playing Queen in the background. I'm having such a good time. I
like the idea of it's pictures
so messed up, dude.
of them. It's a picture of, it's all pictures of Freddie Mercury, but they put Hitler's head over it. They're like, Adolf then went to found the band Queen and nothing else.
I'd watch it.
We get Henry Cavill play Hitler.
Oh,
dude, it would be so funny to get someone just absolutely jacked to play Hitler.
Really small. Isn't he German or Austrian? I think he was German, right?
Hitler?
Yeah, he was obviously German, correct?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought he was Austrian for some reason.
Is Hitler German? Oh, you mean the most famous evil German person in the whole world? Yes.
I don't know if he like originated from Austria and then moved to Germany as a child.
He could have been. He's a real big hypocrite, that guy.
Yeah, it was
everything about Hitler goes against his rules. Blonde hair. Nope.
Nope.
Blue-eyed.
Nope.
Nope. Tall.
Nope.
Nope. Attractive. Hard
nope.
no.
Jewish descent? Nope.
That was not in his rules. Actually, no. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
I think like a grandmother or something.
His everything about
I think
Hitler.
This really shows Hitler had a big insecurity problem.
Yeah.
Because everything that he wanted in an ideal person was not him. Not him.
He just would wake up every morning and was like, what's wrong with me? Why can I not be happy?
You won't know about this problem because you're an elitist and have YouTube Premium.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm an
elitist.
My whole life, and to people who have non-YouTube Premium, don't have an ad blocker on their YouTube, I feel like my whole life I've seen this fucking ad. That
There, you want mine?
I need it. It's saved on my phone.
Oh.
The words.
All of this is staying in.
It was really perfectly straight up.
That's really fun. I do need YouTube Premium for my job because I have to search so many YouTube videos for my job.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like
Sorry.
I have to search so many YouTube videos and like watch so much stuff that I gotta download.
Anywho, it's I've seen this ad my whole fucking life. I swear to God, and it's from moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis. Like that's got to be a fucking like epidemic among people.
I have seen
because
that.
I've seen that commercial for so fucking long, dude. Like that's got to be like an epidemic. It's bad.
I mean, arthritis affects a lot of people.
Yeah, but specifically rheumatoid arthritis.
What is a rheumatoid? It sounds like a shape.
I don't know. I've just seen this for years. I've always hear, if you're suffering from moderate rheumatoid arthritis, skip 5 seconds at that point. So I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't have arthritis yet.
I hope I don't get arthritis. I probably will. My fingers, my phalanges.
I was watching a movie the other day, and in it, they were trying to escape from this giant alien in a mine shaft, and the guy was leading the big group, and he said, "There's the entrance," and then immediately out loud I went, "Now where's the exit?"
In his voice.
In his voice.
My favorite is make fun of movies when I watch them.
I have a good time.
It's so fun.
I like it with old movies especially.
Yes,
because
they're so ridiculous.
They're ridiculous, and the pace of them is really different because people are still kind of. It's a really different thing to have a blockbuster back then as to now. I love them still very dearly, but I like that. I think it came from outer space. That's the movie I was watching. It was just a B movie, and I was having a time.
A B movie?
I've explained what a B movie is before.
Yes. I thought of the B movie. And I was like, is it like the B movie?
It is exactly. Jerry
Seinfeld?
They spent the same amount of money to invent Skype for that movie.
Because use Discord.
Discord
wasn't around then.
Yeah, Jerry.
I think 2017 Discord was founded.
That's really recent.
Right?
Do you think that they're still going to let kids have snow days?
Yeah.
But do you think that they're going to be like, you have to Zoom?
Oh.
In which case...
Well, I think every kid has a laptop.
Right.
And then you have to depend on giving the kid a laptop.
Yeah.
And snow days can happen like that. So I don't think so, no.
I hope not, because if that happens...
Snow days are fucking sick, dude.
So snow days are awesome. No child should ever have to miss out on a snow day. And if it does ever happen, fuck the school system. That's one that everybody should understand.
Fuck the pigs!
Yeah, that's who runs school. It's just a huge collection of pigs.
A bunch of pigs.
Big pigs.
It's a whole orgy of pigs.
It's an orgy. It would be really funny if school was decided by orgy. I don't know where that sentence was going.
To what level?
I don't know. Just at the highest level, the principal's got to go, I must go to the grand orgy to figure out what we're going to do for our Crayola supplies this year. To me, it's a real double-edged sword.
If you could,
I understood that sentiment only recently.
What do you mean? Double-edged sword?
I always assumed it meant that on this side you have a sword, and underneath your hand you also have a sword blade.
Is it?
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I think it's a double-edged sword is this way, and a single-edged sword is like a katana where the back is flat, but a double-edged...
an axe.
Nope. It's like a katana where you can only cut with one side of it.
Yes.
A double-edged sword is like a knight sword where you can cut with both sides.
You know the backside of a katana is made that way so it's easier to parry?
No, I was telling you something different.
I was just saying, you were talking about the katana, so just a fun fact I had.
Well, cool. But I'm pretty sure that a double-edged sword does not mean that there's a second sword
then what's
at the
bad
bottom.
part then? Because I always thought like you swing that sword, you have a chance of swinging the other sword at yourself.
That's what I thought too.
So then what the fuck is the...
I think it's because if you swing it back, you could kill yourself.
But why the fuck would you do that?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, why would someone do that?
I gotta look it up now. I thought that I had really found, I got to the bottom of that. Turns out I hadn't.
It's a whole new area now.
You really re-shook my...
Your timbers?
Yeah, you shook my timbers. Literally, a double-edged sword is a sword that has two sharpened edges. That's what that is. Figuratively, double-edged sword refers to something that has both good and bad... Okay, but what's it look like?
It looks like a normal sword.
It's this. It's the knight sword.
Then what the fuck is calling it like a double-edged sword? What's like the...
Because you can swing it back and hurt yourself.
Stupid.
I'm glad that I wasn't the only person who thought it meant on the
always
bottom.
thought it was like that.
I remember in Percy Jackson, the books, they describe his pen as a double-edged sword. And I was like, so he's got like a two-way...
One of the coolest fucking weapons.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
I mean, when they had it in the movie, I was like, oh.
It's cool in the movie.
Like, that's such a cool fucking
I'm
thing.
excited for the new Percy Jackson
show.
show.
Did you see the teaser for it?
I did.
It looks so good.
It looks really good.
It looks so good. I'm hyped.
I'm really fucking excited about it because I like Percy. That's like the one thing
I love Percy Jackson
that everyone was into when I was little that I was also really into.
I read almost all of the other ones too.
All the ones afterwards.
They did a Roman one and an Egyptian one.
Yeah, I
didn't finish the Egyptian one.
I didn't know there was an Egyptian. I read the Roman ones.
Roman ones are good.
Those were good. Those were thick books.
You know that guy started. You know like how he started writing that?
Rick Riordan?
Yeah.
Percy Jackson? Overall? I do not.
So his son fell in love with like Greek culture, Greek mythology.
It would have been really funny if you said a siren and he lost his son forever, and then he's writing these Greek books to try and relate to his son.
His son fell in love with Greek mythology, so he would have him tell him he would have Rick tell him like a bedtime story of some mythology for a while. Eventually, he ran out because he told him everything. Yeah, basically, which is fucking impressive.
Yeah,
there's a lot of stories. And so then he had to come up with something. So he started making up this story about Percy Jackson, and then his son was like, Dad, that's like really good. Like, oh my god, like you gotta do something with that. So then he wrote it down because he was a school teacher.
Oh.
And he wrote it down as like a draft and showed us, like, read it to his students. And they're like, dude, that's fucking
the testing ground.
right? That's really good.
Yeah.
So they made it to a whole series, and then fucking $multi-million later, he's got a movie.
He's got
3 movies.
2 movies.
Oh, I thought it was 3.
Nope. Weird 2 movie choice there.
I think because the first one was good, and the second one was bad.
If you Isaac hates those movies vehemently, I like both
I like
of
the
them.
first one. The second one is okay.
I don't remember the second
The
one.
second one's a little weird.
I
but
like
the first one. I liked
the
a lot.
second one because it had Nathan Fillion.
I like the first one because Uma Thurman.
Oh yeah, she's Medusa. I really like Logan Lerman. Also,
Me too.
those movies made me really like
right?
him.
And they also have Katy Perry songs in it. Lady Gaga.
They do the lady.
No.
I remember when I was little, I was like, "This is the
Wow.
peak of cinema."
Who played Satan? Or not Satan? Wow.
Rover?
No.
Zeus? Sean Penn?
Hades in that movie. I think it was someone significant.
I don't remember. I can look it up.
Wait, Sean Penn played Zeus in that?
I think so. Steve Coogan.
Let me see what it looks like.
This is a
Coogan.
hilarious choice for Hades.
Oh yeah, I think he was
I
I think he was a
love that
dick.
choice.
Like, he was just like a comedic dick the whole
I
time.
love Steve Coogan. I didn't remember that he was Hades. It was Sean Penn? Yeah, Sean. Oh, Sean Bean. Not Sean
Let me see
Penn.
that. I'm about to say Sean Penn. That's a wild choice. I know that guy's too.
Yeah, Sean Bean. He's the one who dies and everything.
He didn't die in that one.
He did not. Pierce Brosnan. Oh, yeah, he was that guy.
Who?
Pierce Brosnan?
Let me see.
James Bond?
Who was he?
He's
Oh, he was-
Chiron. That wheelchair
Oh,
guy
yeah.
who's also a centaur.
Oh yeah.
Rosario Dawson's in this? What the fuck
Who
is
played
this
Poseidon?
stacked cast? Kevin McKidd.
Who's that?
I don't know.
I've seen him in a couple things.
He was on Mike Tyson Mysteries? Oh, fuck. He played Batman
Really?
in Justice League The Flashpoint Paradox in 2013 direct-to-video film.
Wow, I like that movie.
I also don't. I like
that movie?
I like the comic.
I like that movie.
I'm now just fascinated by who is in this. That was directed by Chris Columbus? What the fuck?
What's the rating on that on IMDb for the first one?
5.8.
Wow.
Do you want to look at the second one?
Yes.
5.7.
Really?
Yeah, that's really close.
I think the first one's fun.
I like the first
The second one had a good opening part. The rest of it was kind of a
I
drag.
don't. We should watch these again.
That's when they introduced his brother.
I liked his
half-brother.
brother. Giles was in that.
Who was Giles?
Fucking Anthony Stewart Head from Buffy.
He
He was replacement Chiron. How did we not have that from the start? Stanley Tucci.
Stanley Tucci was in this.
He was Mr. D. Which is
Mr. D.
who's Mr. D? We should watch these movies. Who do you think was the name of the director?
Jeff.
Thor.
That's sick.
Thor Freudenthal. What else has he made? What? Are you kidding me? He directed the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid and Hotel for Dogs.
Holy shit. This guy's a fucking legend.
Oh my god. How is he so skilled?
Cool name, too.
Thor Freudenthal. I hope I'm saying that right. Come on the
I thought
podcast.
it'd be like some really big blonde guy, blue eyes.
You
Like a
thought it would be
Norse.
Thor?
I thought it'd be like, well, his name's Thor Freudenthal.
It's true. Craig Robinson and Octavia Spencer. What the fuck? Why are the Percy Jackson movies got such a stacked cast?
Because there was a good books.
They were good books.
Because they were meant for kids, but anyone could read them. Because they
Anyone
were
could read
good
them.
literature.
I still have them over there. We should do book club.
I'm so down.
We
Dude,
should do Percy Jackson
I am
book club.
so down with Percy Jackson Book Club.
Everybody, get a copy
Percy
of Percy
Jackson
Jackson and the
Book
Lightning Thief.
Club.
We're gonna start
There's
reading.
like 5 of them, right?
There are 5. We will start reading November. The second podcast that comes out in November. That's when you should have read chapter 1.
Why?
Because we have a sizable audience now.
Why that long though?
Because I'm reading Frankenstein right now.
Oh, okay. I get the book. I gotta get the books done.
Also it gives time to get the books.
I said that very fast, even though I tried to slow myself down.
You did. We touched feet.
Yeah. You said it so like we touch feet. It was yeah. You know that mango juice that I fucking love from the Goya brand I brought over here once, and I made you try because you were afraid to try it because I opened up and it looked green, but it was mango juice, so it's orange.
Kinda.
And you're like, hey, this is pretty good. Well, he had it next to him. He was asleep.
Who's he?
My dad. Oh. Shit. Sorry, I thought I said that. I went downstairs last night and I was trying to find it, and I was trying to look in the fridge and I see it. I was like, where the fuck is it? And I walked over to the
Did you have to Indiana Jones it?
We'll get there.
Okay.
And I had to go over.
I'm pretty sure.
I walked over to
the
the living room. I saw him. He's asleep on his chair facing the wall, I saw it next to him on like his little table. Kind of stared there. I was like staring at it for a second, and then all of a sudden in my head, no, out loud, I just went, doo-doom, doo-doom. I started tiptoeing over there, like with my hands out in front of me, like, and I was just very quietly going. Initially, I was doing doo-doom, 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 and the closer I got, like I started doing my head. I was just, and I perfectly timed it to the crescendo. It's like, damn, and I grabbed it, and I turned around. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Then the moment I turned, I took 2 steps. He woke up. I was like, fuck, dude.
You were close.
I got
though.
so close.
That was impressive.
Because I stared at it. And I was like, should I do
Pink
this right
Panther
now?
mode.
And it just went.
Also, everybody go back 2 weeks and watch the fucking Chiquita Banana Lady episode. That was a good episode.
Yeah.
Everybody didn't watch it.
No one watched that one.
No
Such
one
a good one.
watched that one.
That was such a
That's
good
our
one.
least viewed episode of the
Are you
podcast.
fucking kidding me? That
No.
one was so good.
That one was really good. Go
that
watch
was probably
that
our
one.
best podcast episode so far.
No, I can't tell you what it is, but it
I
wasn't
think
that,
that
one.
That one was really good.
It was good. I was really sad that no more people watched. Also, my new favorite thing is that many of our friends watch the show, and then they'll text us and say,
No, they text you. Then they text. Then you.
Audrey texts both of us.
Every time you've been texted about the show, it's been to you and you show me.
Audrey,
Which doesn't hurt. It's fine. It's whatever. It doesn't bother
Audrey
me.
this week just texted both of us and was like, she told us about why she's so pale.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah,
And
that was after the
The incident.
Yeah.
Joaquin accidentally pissed his pants at
Yeah.
Outback Steakhouse.
I was also say Applebee's.
It gets sent, and then I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about, right? Because we have no fucking memory of what we say on this show. So then we get this message, and all we, at least
No, for me, it's like I read it and then it floods back to me the moment I read it.
I read it, and
like
then
a
I go,
tsunami.
what the? I go, what the fuck? And then my brain goes, oh, we must have talked about this on the podcast.
It floods back to me instantly when I read it.
I get
like
nothing.
spontaneously.
I'm truly a blank slate.
That sucks.
I have to. We say it, and then I gotta watch it.
That's why I think it'd be more engraved for you. 'Cause I just say it
it's
once
in
and then
the one ear out the other. If while I'm editing it, I could probably tell you a lot more what we're talking
that's what
about.
I'm saying.
Well, it's because I edit so much.
What I'm saying, I feel like it'd be more engraved because you're editing it for a
Once
longer
I'm
time.
done editing, it's gone.
Interesting.
That's how I am with work.
Work I get, but for this I would be.
We've
Especially since
made,
it's you talking.
I don't remember what I say when I talk in real life.
How are you a real person? I don't understand.
What do you mean?
Like, I remember everything I say.
I remember nothing.
That could be used against me, what I just said.
You remember everything that you say?
That could be used against me. So what? Anything. Like court. They can be like, oh, what about this time? Just,
The podcast comes and strikes
I
again.
just go, I don't remember saying that.
Mr. Venegas, could you talk about the time that a Mr. Cade Hogan was asking you about fucking soup? I don't remember that. It's recorded, actually. Both the conversation and you saying you remember.
I got so angry.
You got really, you got really angry.
I was so upset. Look how veiny my feet are, dude.
Show them for the camera.
I don't want to do that.
Just do a quick little kick.
I don't. But I didn't have to do that whole weird thing because it's the front part of my foot.
Yeah, just do a quick little. Just show it to my camera.
No, that's
Then they think it's my feet.
no.
You don't want your feet
You had a
out
weird
there?
angle today, dude.
I fucked it up. I've been trying to get up more on the couch.
You're like this. Like they got it like
It's awful today. We fucked up the cameras.
you're like an MTV commercial.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my MTV Cribs. Today I'm going to show you my two
I miss
orange
old MTV,
stools.
man.
My
Old
two
MTV
orange
was the
stools.
shit.
I never watched it.
They had
They had Clone High. They had Spider-Man. That's all I
yep.
know.
And they had MTV Cribs. They had Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory.
Oh, they had Jackass.
They had Jackass for a little bit. They had some other shows that were fucking good. That thing had Pimp My Ride, which was a ridiculous concept for a show.
See, you can't drive that car
would
anywhere.
they would give them the car, right?
Mhm.
Then they would ask you, what things do you like? You're like, oh, I like to knit. I like, fuck you if you like to knit. I like to sew, and I like...
Fuck you. We do not like people who knit.
I like
That's our
basketball.
hard stance. Apparently, that's the hard stance we've decided to take in this entire world. Anything we could have chosen, it's that we don't like you if you knit.
But they would say like what they want, so they take the car, and then they're like, all right, so this is your new car. We put a whole fucking sewing set in your front seat. Everyone's like, oh, it's
like,
so stupid.
I need to sew with my hands. Yeah, you do. I need to drive with my hands.
Oh! It's such a stupid concept. But I watched it all the time as a kid. I watched it so often. I don't know.
Did you want your own ride to be pimped?
Yeah.
What would you get if you pimped your ride?
I don't have a choice. I tell them what I like, and then they do whatever the fuck they want. That was the fun part about the show.
Oh, so you could be like, I like
I said that sentence so
turtles,
fast. Holy shit.
and I like the color blue. And they're like, well, guess what? We gave you a snake car that's orange, the natural predator of the turtle.
They would make it to the things you like, but you didn't have a choice of what mainly it would be.
Mm.
You can say 3 things, and they could choose where the fuck they want.
Okay.
They can make, for all I know, the whole car could be a fucking blue churro by the end of it.
What if you said, I like wheels, and then they just put more tires on your car?
Yeah.
Could that be an option?
All the seats are tires.
Do you think that they would be down with my completely covered in license plate car idea?
100%.
I love that idea. Have I ever?
That'd be
I haven't talked about that in the podcast.
I would be
right?
down for that.
I think it's so cool to get a car and cover it on all sides in license plates. I haven't decided if it would be cool if they have like one sentence that you could read on all of them.
That needs to be all just different lines from
I
different
also
states.
think it's funny.
That'd be cool.
I saw a license plate the other day from like Massachusetts that had a tiger on it.
Whoa.
And I was like, is that the natural? Did you say D-Day?
El Tigre.
Oh, I was like, what a weird. You're talking about tigers? The invasion of Normandy. Natural evolution. We can move on.
You know what's really fucked up?
What's really fucked up?
Dogs.
Why?
The evolution of a dog
Okay.
from like 100 years ago
Yeah.
of the same exact breed because so much inbreeding.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're
Like a pug.
everything. The dumb wiener dogs.
When I was a kid, I had a book called The Hollow Wiener, which was about a wiener dog that dressed up as a hot dog for Halloween. And no one liked him.
I get it.
He was really sad.
That's sad.
And then at the end, he had no friends still.
Was that this is like a prequel to Frankenweenie?
Fucked, possibly. Would it be so fucked up?
What's fucked up about that?
Mm-hmm.
Frankenweenie? It wasn't even a wiener dog.
It was not.
It was just a dog.
They just had the title.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be really fucked up if a children's story just ended sad as shit? Like
They all should. To teach them a lesson.
It's like supposed to be this fairy tale story, and then at the end,
Yes.
she's just like, fuck.
Brutally murdered.
Well, I was gonna say that she gets an unwanted pregnancy.
Wow. Okay.
The end of Goldilocks. Oh,
From the
wait,
wolf?
that's bears. Goldilocks.
Oh my god. I'm thinking of Red Riding Hood. Oh my fucking god.
You were thinking of Red Riding Hood, and I was thinking of Rapunzel.
Oh my god.
That's why I said I wanted pregnancy, because there wasn't any bears in my story. There was long hair and a guy. I really thought.
I like how we were both right but wrong at the same time.
How did we both think of something completely?
But like we were both. Well, I was right.
You said Red Riding Hood.
Well, Goldilocks could still be murdered by the bears.
Yeah,
But then I thought,
the
wolf.
bears.
The bears. The bears.
Yeah, there's no real bears that could murder anyone. Big bear chase me. There's no real anything that could murder someone in Rapunzel except for people.
I could tell you one.
That horse.
Falling.
Oh yeah.
She can just fall to her death.
Well, she has the hair.
What she can do with the hair?
Break her fall.
I don't think it's that much hair.
It's a lot of hair.
She's high.
Yeah,
As shit.
The hair hits first, and then it coils, and then she lands like boom, and then she bounces all the way back up into the top of the tower. I think that she would live because she's Rapunzel. She got magic hair.
Magic hair.
Is that only in the Disney movie?
No, it's
Okay.
Actually, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it might have been just a Disney movie. Because I originally think she just had long fucking hair.
No, she gotta at least have like a strong fucking scalp, because that guy
She
climbs
definitely
the
had
hair.
a strong scalp. Probably. Maybe.
Also, I just like imagining her hanging out the window.
I think it was stupid.
Climb it.
That I think it was stupid in the movie that her hair turned brown because she cut it. Because she lost
Why?
the magic. Because she lost the magic of her hair. Because her hair was like
You're saying
enchanted.
that brunettes aren't magic?
No,
They aren't.
they are not magic.
As a brunette, I'm
you
not
know, I
magic.
prefer brunettes, but
Gentlemen prefer blondes. That's a good movie.
oh,
With Marilyn Monroe.
I thought you were just saying like a general consensus.
Nope. I don't care what color your hair is. Turn it into any color. Mahogany. Whoa! What if you could make your hair look exactly like wood?
I think you could probably do that.
No,
with a lot of work.
Bark. Like bark hair.
It feels like it too.
Oh my god.
That would suck.
I'm so into that.
That would suck, dude.
It's like a forever helmet.
That would suck ass.
Why?
That'd be so
You
uncomfortable.
can have a squirrel.
Yeah, that would suck ass.
That's a
A
friend.
woodpecker constantly just
I'd love
constant
that.
migraines. No, you wouldn't.
No, he should.
That's the one thing I know you would not.
I'd say, Charlton, what are you doing? He said, I'm busy. I'm trying to get to your brain stem.
No, you will not like this one. You're also subjugated to one hairstyle forever.
No, you can change it with an axe. It's just, or you could Minecraft it. You could go, and then you got it, and then you craft it into different hair.
Crafting table.
Yeah.
Infinite supplies. Well, every couple weeks.
Is a crafting table only a Minecraft thing, or is that a real life item also? Like, is there a table dedicated to crafting?
Yeah, a table.
But a crafting
Yeah,
table.
workbench.
I guess so. But I want one where I can put my wood on real tiny, and then I put it in my stick, and then I got a whole fire hydrant.
Torch?
Nope. I was just gonna say something normal, but then I was like, what if I said something that was more fun?
How much time
And
do we have
I
left?
couldn't think of anything.
I'm sorry.
6 minutes.
God,
Do you just want to end it?
I'm so much paid right
Okay,
now.
Joaquin's gotta go shit
Don't
his little
say
brains
that
out.
to them!
Shitting his brains
They
out.
don't need to
He's
know!
gonna shit his brains
They
out.
don't need to
They're
know!
coming right out.
No!
Oh my god! Am I bleeding?